Question is, how do you choose the right social media channel for your business? So we want to get your thoughts and your opinions as well on this. I mean, obviously, it's great to hear the three of these guys, go back and forth, but I want to hear from you as well. So, Chris, I'm going to turn it over to you guys right now, and hopefully we get a little more chatter on Twitter as far as what other people's thoughts are.
I don't know what the hell people are saying. No, I think really, how do you pick which social network? I mean, to me, that's really the crux of what I'm working on right now. The crux is maybe it's not a which social network. But, to answer Biz Filings directly, what I'm thinking is this. I'm thinking that you really can pick the one that helps you tell the best story. What technology is going to allow you to connect with your buyer in a very rich and useful way? So to me, the answer will always be Twitter and something. Why Twitter? It's the fastest. It's the real-time technology, and to me, that's worth something. Joe, and then let's go to Chris. Or no, you wanted to be last because you don't have any opinions of your own. Chris?
For me, I'll come at it from a slightly different angle, and I guess this answer can work even for business. I want them to use the ones that they enjoy, because it is very difficult to undertake anything in life if you don't enjoy it. And so, I'm a social media strategist. I'm telling clients, use Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, but I seem to talk about Twitter a lot, and I think it's because it's the one that I enjoy spending time on the most. And so I actually sometimes have to force myself to get on Facebook, and then I really have to force myself to remember to go and at least check out Google Plus every once in a while, just in the off chance that a client might ask something about it, but ask a question or something about it. But so I want the people at organizations to think about the social media platforms that they actually enjoy using, because those are the ones that they'll probably most successfully be able to express themselves on.
I will absolutely agree that fun has a ton to do with business for me every day, and Twitter over the years has been really the most fun place for me to interact. But I've also, and I loved Chris Brogan's answer. Twitter with a side of it's been that way for me for a long time. It's usually been Twitter with a side of Facebook, and some days even flipped around Facebook with a side of Twitter. But I wanted to go last because Mr. Christopher S. Penn is still ringing in my ears, and I wanted to be the person to help to bring to this question a little bit of measurement. And if you remember, when Christopher Penn was on the show, he presented us with a post, and that led me to this post. And the title of the post is, "Why do I post the same thing everywhere?" And for those of you who are familiar with Christopher S. Penn, he does a thing called the 5 every morning. But I think the thing I learned most from this post is Chris does an amazing amount of testing and sets up all kinds of listening posts and listening outposts to measure exactly what's having the most effect on, and then he's got to decide what that metric is. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to grow your platform? Are you trying to make a sale? Are you trying to drive traffic into a brick and mortar? Are you trying to have people experiment with, answering the question why, like we said 1,000 times on the show, is clearly one of the most important things no matter what question you're asking in your business. But in this case, for me, I'm saying it needs to be fun, but it also needs to address the why, and I need to measure the answer just like Christopher S. Penn pointed out in this post. So if you haven't read this post yet, please take the time to do so. I think that you'll find a lot of answers to your question there, and a lot of inspiration into how to decide what might be best for your single business.